So we have another request today. This is a request from Trisha. She requested a graduate because she said that she has a lot of people that are graduated and wanted to make them homemade cards. So I thought that's awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a vertical paper, and we're gonna start with the head. Always a little circle. So I want you to come up here and draw a circle for the head. And always that I do, draw a line here and a line right across the middle. All right, so we are gonna put, you guys can make yours a boy or a girl. I made mine a girl, but I put short hair, so if you look at, cut that off, bam, she got short hair. So put any hair color you want. And so I'm just putting one ear, so the ears always come where that line is. And I'm not putting the other ear, but you can, because I'm covering it up. Now I'm gonna put the eyes right on that line, and she's squinting. Okay? She's so happy to be graduating. And then we're gonna put a cute button nose right there, and she's gonna have a side smirk. So we can, now that we got that in there, we can erase the cross T. Okay, so for the head, let's put in the cap here. Well, I guess we can put her hair in. So she's got eyebrows. We can't forget the eyebrows. And I'm making her hair a side swoopy hair. But you can put it however you want, and that side just leaves it. And now we're gonna put her cap in. So we're gonna pretend that her hair is behind here. You can put the hair how you want. Maybe she's gonna have long hair, or it's a boy and has short hair. Now we're gonna put the cap on. So the cap is gonna go from one side to the other. You wanna go all the way, of course, because it's going around the hair. So it's gonna go other, then you can put line up on either side. Now we're gonna erase some things because it just looks too complicated. So let's just erase. See, doesn't that look better already? And I'm gonna erase right here to make it look like it connects. There we go. Now from here, you can do a slight arch from one side to the other. And then we're putting a diamond on top. So come up here a little ways, about right there. Now we're gonna make a diamond. So it's gonna go out and in. Do the same thing on this side. Out and in. Fabulous job. And now we are going to make, we got the cute neck. I also gave mine freckles. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. You can put freckles on if you want. Now I'm making the neck. I'm just gonna make 2 lines down and then make a V. Great job. So the traditional wearing of a gown started almost 700 years ago in Europe. Back then, buildings were not heated and they were cold, and so this kept the scholars warm. Really interesting. So let's put the shoulders out. And now we're gonna bring them down a little bit. Great job. So I'm lightly gonna draw in where the hands are gonna be, so we know where they are. I'm gonna be erasing these, but that's just so I know, this is where the hands are. And then she's gonna be holding, let's just put the fingers in there, her diploma. So we have 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. So we'll come down here and then do the hand, and then we're gonna do 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. Now she's gonna have a diploma she's holding. So I'm just gonna make lines coming out here. Gonna make it connect here, and then coming out the back end. So later on, gowns were made official dress to prevent excessive apparel and unity. So inside here, we're gonna make a swirly sue. Swirly, 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 swirly. See, there's a swirl. And then the bottom, since you can see the top, you don't wanna do the same thing in the bottom because that just wouldn't look right. You're just gonna curve it. And I just made a cute ribbon in here because why not? Okay, now we are going to make a loop here. I want you to do the same thing on this side. but it's gonna kind of come underneath here. Do you see that? And then we're gonna connect this to this because they've got the big, you know, floppy arms. So now we can erase in there this part. We don't need that. And now every school has their own color. So I have seen, mine was burgundy graduating. I've seen black, I've seen blue, I've seen purple. So every school kind of picks their own color. And back when I was a kid, when I was young, graduated. Okay, now we want to make lines down. You just rented the gown and you kept the hat. Now I think you buy the whole darn thing. I guess it just makes life easier and they're not that expensive. Okay, so it almost looks like a bell. And then you want to make this line jump over that. It's going to go all the way down. That's a zipper that goes all the way up. You can zip it up or not zip it up. All right, graduation. Do you see this cap right? Oh, we forgot the little tassel here. So if it's on one side, then it means you haven't graduated, and then they flip it to the other side. So the graduation toss, you know how they toss the hat in the air, actually originated during a Naval Academy ceremony in 1912. When students of the academy graduating, they were no longer commissioned to wear their caps because they were always required to wear their caps, and that means they were done, and they all threw it up in 1912, and it caught on. People like that. So now I want you to make the legs. You guys can make any kind of feet, shoes you want. So I just made the legs here, and then I'm just gonna come out here on either side. This is the part you can see. And line across. Awesome job. Pretty simple. I think we're ready to Sharpie. So, graduation song. You know the graduation song? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're going to erase right in here. Dun, dun, dun. Well, you're like, where'd it come from? It officially was created by composer Edward Elgar for King Edward VII. He was getting a... what is it called when they get the, they didn't really graduate, but it's like an honorary graduation for King Edward VII from Yale. And that was in 1905. And other institutions loved it so much, it's been used ever since. So I'm using my thin Sharpie for just the thin lines, and then I'll use the thick Sharpie for around the outside. So just because she's got like this, the face has little delicate features and you'd kind of like lose it if you did it. So if you're gonna do this for somebody you know, find out ahead, hey, what color is your cap and gown? So then you can make it match. And you get the little button nose. And then you can make the person, there's the little freckles, look like the person you're doing it for. So I'm just making simple hair just because I know you guys are probably do something different because who really has a haircut like that, right? Right, I know. I'm not gonna do the outside because I'll just do that with big Sharpie, but I can put these lines in. Okay, line down, jump over, whoop, line down. And you definitely want a small Sharpie for inside here because these are little fingers in there. Nowadays, you graduate from everything. Like, they graduate kids from preschool. It's a big celebration. All right, doing good. All right, so I'm just gonna do the feet down here so you guys can see. Of course, we're gonna have to Sharpie it big the other way. Super job. So I only need to do the little baby Sharpie in there. The rest is big. So then you're gonna go get your big Sharpie, and I'm gonna double Sharpie it and make it look really nice and thick. Wow, that is really thick. Well, I'm just gonna do it one thickness. If you wanna make it thicker, you can. Because you know me, I like to make it nice and thick on the outside. Okay, go around the top part. Okay, you're gonna wanna come in. I can see a lot of like my pencil lines. I'm gonna erase those pencil lines. Just nicely cleans it all up. Oh, I see a line that I forgot. That's okay. So I am just going to be doing the face with you because the rest, you gotta find out what you need for color. So I'm just gonna show you the face. We're just gonna use the peach in my 24 pack of Crayola. Just go one way, evenly. When you make an eye squinty like this, it just makes your life so much easier. Or you can just do little circles instead of having to worry about that. Now, I'm gonna go around the outside darker. The ears, if you look on people, usually are a bit darker, so I'd make those darker. And I'm gonna go under the hairline here. Oh, can't forget the skin color on the hands here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and get my tan. And this is where you can come in here. You're gonna want to go underneath the chin because you want a shadow under there to look like it's actually has a chin coming out there. Maybe a little on the nose, more underneath here. Whatever you do your hair color, that's the way you wanna do your eyebrows. So I'm not gonna do those because you gotta pick your hair color. And very last touch I like to do, so you can come across here, a little bit across the face, and we're gonna come in with some pink. I love doing pink cheeks. Nothing like pink cheeks. And a little bit on the nose. Look how cute that is. And we're just gonna go in. I'm just gonna pretend like brown hair here. And it says brown. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys go in. You guys can create yours, do the colors you want, and peace out. Have an amazing day.